as I continue to heal, I'm still so fascinated by the fact that we can be conditioned by chaos, but then also, as that is familiar, we seek it, we attract it, right? It's very interesting. I look at it in my own personal life, and that's something that I'm healing from, right? Just learning to allow peace to be there, stillness, and not feeling like it needs to be anything, chaotic, right? Because it doesn't need to be anything chaotic. And, I look out at society and stuff, and I just look at how, like, you know, crazy things are out in the world, right? And the part of me that was conditioned by chaos, right? It starts to, like, kind of be curious or be interested, right? And I'm learning to just allow that part to actually take a step back, right? And then kind of like look back at me, right? And be like, let's just sit down. Let's breathe. Let's be present, right? But it's just still so interesting how chaos can condition people into seeking it out later on in life, right? The hormones of stress, adrenaline, cortisol, right? It's so interesting how we seek that, right? And I look at it in my own life, and I'm really just trying to resolve that for myself because peace, I'm learning more and more, is a beautiful thing, right? Do I really want things that stress me out? No. And it's sort of like kind of an area in healing, right? Where I'm like, this is an interesting space of awareness. I almost don't know entirely what to do with it. And that's okay to not know entirely what to do with it. When you find yourself somewhere that you've never been before, right? Sometimes it's like, well, what do I do here? And I think that it's kind of safe to say that this is probably why some people don't really allow themselves to grow. This space of awareness for me is very much unknown, right? It's kind of, it's different, right? And the more I allow myself to sit here and to just allow the peace, the stillness to be there, rather than trying to seek or create chaos, drama, gossip, unpredictability. It's just like, I don't need to. Healing's a very interesting experience, in my experience, because there's a lot of letting go of things that are very familiar. And that's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's something that is like, all right, I'm going to do the different thing now. And then I'm also like, but why? You have a blueprint, just stick with it. And it's like, well, the blueprint is unhealthy, unsafe, unstable. So we need to change things up now. But why? Right? Healing is exhausting in many ways. Healing is kind of just like, all right, well, I'm allowing these emotions to surface. Here's the shame, here's the guilt. Hello, anger. Hello, all of these emotions that I thought I was not allowed to feel. I thought these emotions were bad. What do I do? Right? Just allow. Just allow them and sit with them and everything. All these ideas and beliefs that I've learned about these emotions, just allow them to be there and observing. I think that that word that I just used, observing, is one of the most important words here. Because previously, I didn't really have that. I didn't have that intact. I wasn't looking closely at myself, right? Observation is very necessary here. Observation allows me to recognize how I see myself, what I do, why I do what I do, right? There have been times as a result of observation that I've looked at myself and I've been like, right? And those kinds of insights are necessary because they help you to see things in a different light. And that's really what healing is all about.